the waste materials which is released in the water without cleaning it into the rivers, ponds, lakes, all this makes the water dirty. So, sewage from the home, sewage from the industries pollute the water. Then, while doing agriculture, we use pesticides and fertilizers. So, these pesticides and fertilizers are also mixed with soil, and when rain comes or when rainfall occurs, these pesticides and insecticides are mixed with water and soil, and then they flow towards the river, and all these pesticides and insecticides are deposited in the rivers also and lakes, ponds. So thus agricultural chemicals also causes water pollution. Then industrial effluents, that means the waste from the industries are also thrown in the river. So apart from there are domestic wastes also. Then people bathe in the rivers, ponds, that also makes the water polluted. Then animals are washed. So these all causes water pollution. So especially water is polluted with some minerals and which cannot be separated from water even when the water is clean. So the things like nitrates and some metals and pesticides are so much added in the water that even after cleaning of the water they cannot be separated. And all these water dissolved products are not biodegradable, and so somehow if water is polluted they reach the human body also. When we drink water, even if we drink treated water, some amount of these things goes inside our body. So these are the causes for the water pollution. So now what can we do to stop water pollution, or how can we do conservation? So there are some methods. One is treating effluents before releasing it into water. So the treatment of the water should be done, and there are some water treatment plants also where treatment is done. So there are many processes, chemical process, physical process, biological process through which water is